Good Friday afternoon. It's Jerry Miller. It's the I Love CVille Show. I've been stoked for today's show for about 2 weeks. Orion and I connected. We've been friends, I'd say T-minus maybe 4 or 5 months since he and Asher came on this program, kicked some ass and took some names. Today, Orion and the Melted Crayons will play the grand illumination on the Charlottesville Downtown Mall and the after party on Peloton Station on 10th Street. This band, one of the best in the Commonwealth. We're going to spotlight them for the next hour and change on the I Love CVille Show. Before we welcome the fellas to the program, we will thank some of the fine folks that make the program possible. We are an advertising agency here at VMV Brands and I Love CVille, and two of the clients we represent, Interstate Pest and Service Companies and Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine, committed to making this program and this world and this community a better place for all of us. First, Interstate. The business started in 1969 with the first generation, Mr. Robert Wells. Today, 4 generations of family behind Interstate, almost 100 employees, and a Commonwealth-wide working footprint. Also, Dr. Wagner, chiropractic care, physical therapy, sports medicine. Dr. Wagner has your back at Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Here's the nitty-gritty with today's program. We are broadcasting it across 12 Facebook pages. If you want to give Orion some props, if you want to give Ryan Blanton some props, if you want to give Ryan Goodrich some props, just put it in the comments section, and I will relay it to the gentleman on set. Judah Wickhauer, my friend, you are the brains of the operation. All I do well is talk. My friend, studio camera, and let's welcome the amigos to the show. Judah, thank you, my friend. Orion, hello.
Hello, Jerry.
How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great today. I've been pretty stoked about this particular day for a number of weeks now, just because tonight we're going to be playing at the Pavilion, the Sprint Pavilion over there, right at the end of the downtown mall area there. And 6 of my best friends are going to be playing with me. We're going to be playing as like a 7-piece, ridiculous Christmas band. And then afterwards, we're heading, like you were saying, to Peloton to just have a blast and play with our funk band.
So I know you well.
Yeah.
You take the show over. Introduce us to these
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, well, real quick, my name's Orion Faruque. I'm here from Charlottesville. We have this band called Orion and the Melted Crayons. If there might be an image for that, we
do have an image.
Oh, we've got an image. We've got an image there. All right, so we've got you'll see this image. It's a pretty fun band. Sometimes things get a little bit lit, especially around the Christmas time with the Christmas trees and all that. I brought two of my best friends from the band here. This is Ryan Blanton on my left-hand side,
Hello, Ryan.
and then Ryan Goodrich on my right-hand side. So sometimes we like to perform as a little smaller outfit called O and the Ryans when we don't have the full band.
So this is O and the Ryans.
Yeah, this is Orion and the Melted Crayons, but everybody else is working, so this is O and the Ryans.
All right, gentlemen, the show is yours. Why don't we start with you, Ryan? Introduce yourself to the viewing public. What makes you tick, baby?
I am Ryan Goodrich. I am also a Charlottesville native at heart. I'm also a singer-songwriter, and I'm, trying to get out there as well. So I'm really into the funkier side of what we do. So we're trying to funk it up tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ryan Blanton, my friend, my boy. Que pasa? What makes you tick, baby?
Oh, man. Well, I came up here to Charlottesville to play music. That's definitely what makes me tick.
From where?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like 2 months?
About 2 months ago, I lived in a pretty small town near Asheville, North Carolina. A lot of people know where Asheville is.
Yeah, which town?
It's called Tryon.
Oh, yeah, he knows where Hendersonville is.
Yeah, my folks live in Hendersonville.
I love Hendersonville.
I'm in Hendersonville all the time. I love Hendersonville.
I hang out
we played
there
Dry Falls,
quite a lot when I'm down
Sanctuary, Black Bear.
That's right.
Pretty much all those places, like everywhere in Hendersonville that you can play, we've probably played at.
I love it. Bert Corbin giving you some props. Cam Caher giving you some props. Sarah Epling giving you some props. You have 5 different states now watching the program, live across Charlottesville, the Commonwealth, Central Virginia, and the world on the I Love CVille Network. Welcome Bellamy Brown to the show. Introduce us to what's happening esta noche, mi amigo.
Cool. Yeah. So tonight, well, we've got a really cool show lined up for you guys. We're doing a selection of some of our favorite Christmas tunes with a few of our original tunes, and we're going to be playing there at the Sprint Pavilion, like I was saying. And it's just going to be it's going to be a great time. You definitely want to be there. If you're not there, you should be doing something way cooler like skydiving or
at night.
Something. That would be cool. I don't know. It was the coolest thing I could think of at the time. Okay, cool guys. Cool.
Give it a like, give it a share on any
Yeah.
of the Facebook pages you're watching. So tonight, it's a big night in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah. Why don't I talk you guys through the band? So like last time I came on the show, we'd been talking about my released music, which is a lot of, I was doing it solo, or Ryan Blanton recorded with me, or Ellie Bashko, or a few other people. But we've been really assembling a badass crew of people to just perform the songs that we have. So I think the first one we have up there is Miss Nan Mcmillan. She is a really great singer-songwriter. She's a cool musician and an all-around just amazing person who is from Massachusetts. She lives here in Charlottesville. She runs shows at the T-Bazaar. She's actually going to be the featured vocalist for this evening. She sings with the band a lot, but we were trying to do some Wham tunes, and we were like, we want Nan to do Wham. Nan, do the Wham!
Man, do the Wham!
Nan, do the Wham! Right? So Nan's the Nan in the band. And then
Nan's the man.
I think we've talked about Ellie Bashko a little bit on the show before, but he's a very good friend of mine. He just started at the University of Virginia. He's a violin player. Most people in the band are multi-instrumentalists as well, but I tend to reference people by the thing that they do that no one else in the band does. So he plays violin, mandolin, bass sometimes, and we were the ones who traveled to Cuba together.
Really? Awesome.
And then which segues really well into our drummer, who is Austin Valentino Angulo, actually.
Dude, that guy's getting girls with a name
yeah.
like that.
Dude, he's awesome. He's our drummer. His family is Cubano, and
Love it.
so he likes to play lots of bossas and funk stuff, which is just a really cool fit for our sound. And he's actually a TA, or a teaching assistant at the University of Virginia. So our band is one of the few Charlottesville bands to have not only a freshman at UVA, but also faculty at UVA in the same band, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then
history.
the last but not least member of the team for this evening is Mr. Grady Tolleson, and he's a bass player.
He's on screen.
Yeah, dude. He graduated from UVA. He moved to Richmond, and he's a really good soul funk player. So he's adding a really cool element to our songs. Because for a while, what I've been looking to do is take these kind of singer-songwritery tunes and really interpret them with a band and get an R&B soul jam band together to do indie rock songs with some reggae. It's a really cool sound that's just totally eclectic, because we play what's right for the song, not what's right for what we think we should be playing.
Dude, you get deep with the music.
Yeah, sometimes, dude. I fall off the edge and be like, yo, I care about it. Yeah, I don't know. My friends sometimes, I guess, get annoyed because I'll call them and be like, yo, dude, I thought about this thing we should do in 9 months. Let's throw an Earth Day festival and get solar companies involved, and I don't know. It's what I care about.
Jackie Burke says, love you guys.
Yo, what's up, Jackie?
What's up,
love
Jackie?
you
I love
guys.
you.
She says, unfortunately, I won't be able to make the grand illumination. However, I got my shift covered, and I'm coming to the after party. I cannot wait to rock with you. The energy, the love is something that I crave, and you guys embody it. Ray Cadell from Ray Cadell and the Cool Cats watching the program.
Right on.
The Paramount watching the show. The Southern watching the show. Give it a like and a
Danny.
share. I'm counting 1,900 people watching right now.
Heck yeah, man.
So why don't we do this, gentlemen? I'm going to throw it to you.
Yes.
The evolution, and whoever takes it, whoever runs with it, go. The evolution of the band, the evolution of the sound, how the band has matured, where the band needs to go.
I'm going to let him hit it because he's been with this guy for
Actually, so real quick, I'm going to interject. This is the first crayon, the first Melted Crayon. Back in the day in North Carolina, we played the first show together at a very small place, and it was really fun. But.
Yeah, we kind of started as a acoustic guitar duo, and we were doing all these adaptations into 2 acoustic guitars, and it was a lot of fun. And then he had this idea for all these multi-instrumentalists to get together, and he was able to sort of formulate it in Charlottesville, and I came up.
You took a chance.
About 2 months ago. Yeah, I mean.
Well, you came up for one tour.
Yeah,
over the summer.
Yeah, it was in August. I came up and I enjoyed it so much that I moved up here a couple months later.
Yeah.
And now we've, especially with the full rhythm section and everything, it's kind of just turned into a really a super funky band, man. It's so much fun. Everybody's so talented. It's pretty unbelievable. And I don't know, what have you seen from your
Ooh, I
show
like
here?
the question.
Okay.
I mean, that's about where it left off. He sort of showed up.
Pass the baton.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I was gigging with Orion for a little bit before
Yeah.
I met Ryan over here.
We were going to like DC and doing some shows up there.
For
and
sure.
stuff.
And so yeah, Ryan came up for that like mini tour, and I had so much fun. And I was like, wow, we're all getting pretty tight together. You know, the chemistry's there, and it's definitely just been getting funkier and funkier. Now that we've got this like powerhouse rhythm section.
Oh my God, so
it's like really kicking now. So yeah, man, I was like doing some hip hop stuff before I met Orion, and so I think he just enjoys like fusing a bunch of different backgrounds together. Yeah,
I love it. One of my favorite breweries tuning in, Burial Brewing Company in Asheville. Welcome to the program.
Right.
Love Burial.
What's up,
give it a
Asheville?
like, give it a share. Davina Jackson giving you some props.
Hey, Davina.
Teddy Deal,
Hey.
Morgan Jackson, welcome to the
Yo.
program. Vincent Zorn, who plays the Bebedero all the time, watching the show as we speak. All right, why don't I do this? So Fridays, my role changes. On Fridays, I talk less
Oh, chill.
because of
You
talented
guys
musicians.
want to play some music?
let's do it, man.
You're
Should we
leading
hit a
the
tune?
charge.
Yeah, let's hit a tune.
Let's hit it.
Okay.
Let's hit
These
it.
gentlemen are going to walk around. Orion is playing Esta Noche, the Grand Illumination on the Charlottesville Downtown Mall. The after party at Peloton Station on 10th Street. Guys, get to the downtown mall. We need positive, heady vibes downtown. And these guys will bring the positive, heady vibes, undoubtedly, to downtown Charlottesville. Judah Wickhauer, my friend, make it happen.
Cool. I'm gonna introduce this song by saying, if you're from Charlottesville, which I'm assuming a lot of people here know what Charlottesville is, the distance between downtown and where the old DMV was, or the Shell gas station there, is the amount of time it took me driving to write this song. And then I tried it at a show like the next day, and it went really well. So this is called Watches Breaking. It's about drinks water to try to think of what the song's about. It's about like I don't know, just like existentialism and whatnot, and that whole thing.
I love it.
Boys ready?
Right on. I'm ready to go.
Watches breaking from my wrist, waiting for the plot to twist, falling slowly back in time. This is not my first time. Now 4:20 left me confused. I hope this year is better news. How far are we in one pair of shoes? Before souls worn off for free. Instead we face reality.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Asher's watching. I believe he's in New York City right now. What up, Asher?
What's
What up, dog?
What's up, man?
Janine Kim. Hey, Ryan, this is absolutely amazing. She's watching in New Jersey.
Right on.
Giving you some props right now. That's your auntie? That's your auntie right there?
I missed you at Thanksgiving. I'm so sorry. I'm glad we're connecting.
You got Asheville watching. Carrie Shaw says, what up, dogs? Carlos Serrano watching right now. Michael Kilpatrick says, good job, guys. You guys sound amazing. Rebecca Glazener says, yes, yes, yes. Sounds awesome, she says. How's this make you feel, Orion?
It makes, honestly, like, I'm constantly blown away on a day-to-day basis by, like, just the crazy amount of support that we get. One of the coolest things about Charlottesville to me is I did not feel like I was in a musical community until I moved here. I mean, there was lots of really cool things going on in my life. I was playing with a bunch of great people, but there's something unique about Charlottesville, like the way people, just the way people support each other here. It's so cool, man.
We have requests coming in.
Oh.
Orion, play the radio song.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you got a capo?
Capo? I don't have a capo.
Okay.
We're going to do it without it?
No capo.
Cool. Who requested that?
Michael.
Cool.
Kilpatrick?
Very down.
Where's Michael Kilpatrick watching?
Ruckersville.
Ruckersville.
He runs a recording, or he's building a recording studio up there.
Fantastic.
It's going to be really awesome. Yeah, well, let's hit that. Should we just do it and see?
Richmond, Virginia watching. Welcome, Richmond. Welcome, Washington, D.C. John Crankolo.
Right on.
All right, this is going to sound a little bit different than the recording you got. Ever indeed. I'm the flower, you're the winter. I'm the tower, you're the wind. For now that's okay to me. I'm the rock, you're the river. I'm the clock, you're the time. For now that's okay to me. Turn the radio up loud. Let it drown away your hidden pain. Feel the sunshine split the clouds. Let it make the wild feel again. I'm fragile, you're the pressure. I'm the secret that you told, but that's not okay anymore. Turn the radio up loud. Let it drown away your hidden pain. Feel the sunshine split the clouds. Let it make the wild feel home again. Turn Facebook up loud.
Matthew says, this sounds so sweet.
Good to see you.
You got Kelly Moving watching right now. Roy Flores says, hell yeah, Ryan. Kelly Moving is so proud of you.
Thanks.
You
That's
guys,
where I used to work.
You guys sound amazing. You got 5 different states. Welcome Las Vegas, Nevada to the show. Orion, jump in the mix. Tell us about these tunes, baby.
Okay, yeah. So honestly, this is a really good way to introduce this stuff. Back in the day when we were kind of like more of an acoustic-based band, which a lot of our recorded material is, I don't know, I was writing a lot of tunes like that. I wrote this second one in Minnesota probably like 6 years ago now, and it was about like just kind of mental health and all that kind of stuff. And then as I've grown with the band, I've just been writing a lot different of a style of stuff, a little bit less like lyrically direct, maybe less lyrically deep sometimes, but also just more fun to play, which we'll hit you with one right at the end. That is like kind of our favorite song of the moment that we're liking to play. Yeah, but so I don't know if you guys were listening to what these two guys were doing, but like getting to stand in between them and just play a song that I wrote and having it sound like that is, dude, it's awesome to me. Like it's just, I don't know.
Let me throw this. We got Ruckus the Bulldog watching the program right now. What's up, Jimmy?
What's up,
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Jimmy's good people. Let me throw this to you, Ryan. For someone who's dumb, me, what are you doing right here?
Yo, come here.
I mean, you are a freaking lyrical and musical genius over here. What's going on here?
This is a dobro. I mean, obviously, if you hold it like that, it looks like a guitar, but the strings are like way up off the neck.
Okay.
And you play it with this here steel bar, and I mean, it's not anything like a guitar as far as playing it. It's used a lot in like bluegrass music or like Hawaiian music.
Yeah. Give him a little taste.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Something like that.
badass right
Dude,
there.
what he's not telling you is it's actually kind of hard to play. It's like
I see that.
It's a lot of ear.
he's
Like,
making it not look like that because he's just really good at it. But yeah, like if you try to hold the frets down, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Austin Price says, you're really
Yo!
jamming. You guys sound
Austin.
absolutely amazing right now. Where's Austin Price watching?
Asheville,
North Carolina. I love some
Yeah.
Asheville, North Carolina. Your boy Harrison Lund giving you some props right
What's
now.
up, Harrison? Man, it's been a long time.
Give it a like, give it a share. Now talk to me about the horn, baby.
Man, so this is the first instrument I ever played. I learned from my dad, started in 6th grade. Everything else I taught myself, but this is really my baby here. So yeah, a lot of people look at a trumpet and they're like, how can all that come out of like 3 buttons? but yeah, man.
So do you know Ray Cadell?
Who?
Ray Cadell and the Cool Cats?
Yes, of
He
course.
plays this instrument, right? He plays the trumpet,
Okay,
right?
right on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's a badass.
Yeah, yeah.
He tours all over.
Yes, sir.
This is not an easy instrument to play.
No, yeah.
Talk to me about
It's,
that.
it's really all in the embouchure, man. That's where a lot of people fall flat. You gotta have the right air support, and you gotta have like it's really in how like your lips fit into the actual mouthpiece is the main thing. So yeah, man, it's a fun instrument.
How about a little something to
Hello.
impress the ladies over
All right,
here?
let's
Okay?
see. All right, just
Yeah,
let us know.
yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
plays keyboard in the band.
I do have the keys in the band.
Yeah.
Freaking Renaissance dude over here.
What did I say?
Jehu Martin giving you guys some
Yo.
props. Says this is a great group of people. They are so talented, so talented.
He actually gave me one of the nicest compliments I may have ever received.
Tell me.
We were playing, so we play these acoustic shows, actually kind of like what we're doing right now at Southern Crescent sometimes. And Jehu is there. He films a lot of things, but Nan and I were playing together, and afterwards he came up to both of us and he was like, "Hey, you guys have like a respect for melody that is just really cool to see."
That's really high praise.
Yeah, I didn't like at this. I don't know. It was just like a cool thing for someone to say.
Yeah.
Gabe Gavin giving you props.
Yo, what's
Josh
up, Gabe?
Kramer, Patrick Coleman, Zach Brawford,
Heck
Paulina watching the program right now. Doug Niven, I love you, Dougie. Watching on NBC 29 right now as we
Nice.
speak. Give it a
Nice.
like, give it a share. John Craig, one of the co-owners of CVille Hop On Tour, is watching. Sean Horn, Des Raj, 6 states watching the program. Orion, show's yours.
Cool. All right. So, real quick, Judith, we got that clip, that poster clip.
Do we got that clip?
We got that clip. It might not be a clip. It might just. It might at least be
Play that
an
clip,
image
Judith.
here.
Play that
So
clip.
tonight we're doing this thing. It's called Christmas with the Crayons. Be there or. Well, what you're not seeing is it's the Christmas with the Cranks that I photoshopped.
I love that.
No, I photoshopped their
Is that what's on screen? I got a 10-second delay. I love this. Is that Tim Allen?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That John Grisham actually wrote that book.
Who?
That was the author.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You know John Grisham.
John Grisham.
Yeah. He lives in.
He ventured out from like the courtroom setting.
Did he?
Wrote that. Christmas with the Cranks is a great movie.
That's really
great
not
holiday.
dramatic for John Grisham.
Right?
What a cool guy.
Right?
So we're gonna hit
I
you
like
with
you,
the
Ryan.
Christmas. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. Let's turn the way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbye. You really love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Yes, guys. Ryan from Disco Risque watching the program. Disco
brother.
Risque playing this show next Friday.
Yo,
the
Ryan, you should
13th.
come play with us sometime.
Ryan's got skills.
Yeah, we're trying
He
to
plays the
collect
horn
as
too?
yeah, we're trying to collect
Yeah.
as many Ryans as we know. So far we played one show that was myself and 3 other Ryans. We know like 4 more that are absolutely great at music. We know a few Bryans, Both of them are really good at bass, actually. That's why I have a B in front of their name.
That's
Bass line.
consistent.
I love it. Jimmy from Ruckus the Bulldog says, "Take a nap is my request." But Orion, I fell off my couch laughing at the poster. It was hilarious. Yeah, I love you, Jimmy. I love you,
Dude, yeah, we went and had breakfast this morning, which was just a good time at the Blue Moon.
Oh yeah, Blue Moon's back.
Yeah, this is my second time there.
Great music venue too.
Oh yeah, they have shows. I believe Jim Wave is there every Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I haven't checked out a show there yet.
How about a plug for Peloton?
Oh, dude. Okay. My whole life is a plug for Peloton. All right. Great food, great vibe, great people, and they have a dog there.
Yeah.
So, like,
Cat's dog.
Yeah, Cat's dog.
Yeah.
Brindle.
Yeah.
So we had.
Not to be confused with Brenda.
Yeah, it's not Brenda. Yeah. No, a few weeks ago we were having an acoustic show there, and I was like trying to start a song. I'm like up on the microphone. We'll like play around one condenser microphone, kind of like this. And I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I turn around, I'm like, where is my band? And then I look over, and like 4 of them are like petting the dog, like, oh, hey, what's up, dog?
You get some props from Brittany Barlow. We miss you and love you, Ryan. You sound great. How does that make you feel? Home is missing some Ryan Blanton.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm having fun up here.
But you got friends down there.
Yeah, we got plenty of friends there. He does too.
Plenty of movies too.
We used to, I'd say all those things are true.
You're getting, it's okay, it's the camera that's filming the show. It's all right. Let me throw, anywhere you want to go, keep playing. You're making us great today.
Okay,
This
cool.
is beautiful.
Heck yeah. How are we doing on time?
We got,
Yeah, we're good.
we're good. No rules here.
Cool. All right, well,
As you saw before the show.
take a nap. This one's for Jimmy. All right, so I recently made a decision that, or actually, I made a conclusion about a lot of my songwriting. It's kind of based on either dreaming or sleeping or things like that, and I was trying to figure out why. Trying to do like the adult thing, therapy or whatever. Try to figure out your life, and I was sitting in my room the other day, and I was like, I think one of the reasons I write music about resting is because a lot of my life is not about resting. So I decided to write like a really hype song, and then it turned out to be a chill hype song. So I was pretty cool with that. But if you're liking this song that we're about to play, it's called Take a Nap. You can check it out on our Spotify.
You're gonna get requests from multiple people.
Dude, that's great. All right, well, it's
Open G there. Just the whole.
it's not. It's not like a whole chord.
That's good. That sounds good enough.
Cool. Yeah, so you can find it on our Spotify. It was released a year ago in November. We just crested like 2,000 listens. We'd love to get it up to 3 if we can. But yeah, this is Take a Nap.
See you in the afternoon.
Prettier than the moon.
Prettier than the moon.
Got nothing to say, oh no, no way. Got nothing to say, oh no, no way. It's been a sunny afternoon.
Been a sunny afternoon
In a meadow in June.
in a meadow in June.
It's been a sunny afternoon in a meadow in June. Better than a crowded room full of my friends. Got nothing to say, oh, not today. Got nothing to say, oh, not today. Keep the wind in my sails as I drift away. Keep the wind in my sails, oh, each and every Got nothing to see, oh no, no way. Got nothing to see, oh not today. Got nothing to see, oh no, no way. Got nothing to see, oh not today. Get the wind in my sails as I drift away. Get the wind in my sails, oh each and every day. I'll take a nap with my head in your lap. Listen to the stream, I'll find our dream. I'll take a nap with my head in your lap. Listen to the stream, I'll find our dream. See, oh no, no way. All right, Nan. Got nothing to see, oh not today. Got nothing to see, oh no, no way. Got nothing to see, and it's all okay.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. 8 states watching, a little over 3,000 people. Ryan, why don't we take this moment to welcome
Oh yeah.
someone that's near and dear, Joe Rice, to the set.
Yeah. Come on up, Joe.
Yeah. We'll get you
This is my
here,
good
Joe.
friend, Joe.
Why don't you sit in this chair? Oh, Ryan, you do the intro.
Yeah. All right. So,
How are we doing, guys?
yeah. Joe, this is Ryan. Hey, Joe.
Ryan, how you doing?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan,
Ryan twice.
you got that.
Yep, there you go.
Jerry, Judah, yeah. So Joe and I think we met the first time probably on the first.
Last year on the downtown mall.
Yeah, on the first. It was the anniversary of the August 12th stuff.
Right.
Because I had looked at the. I'm gonna put this down actually. I looked at the list of stuff we couldn't bring downtown. I was like, a guitar is not on that. I want to go down there and just lift people's spirits. So I was sitting in front of the Paramount, and you took a pretty cool photo of me that's on our website.
I was compelled to do so.
Yeah,
you guys sounded that good.
Yeah, we were just sitting there. A Methodist choir came by for a little bit and sang with us. Yeah, and then what was it? Earlier this summer, Laura Kelly hooked us up, put us in touch about the Grand Illumination.
That's right.
And we've just been working together setting that up.
And Laura was great. Laura actually joined us last year for the Grand Illumination. And I think when I crossed your path, like you said, after last year at that first anniversary, Orion, you guys sounded fantastic. I'm like, you guys got to play for the Grand Illumination at some point. And you gave me your number at that time, and I think I just misplaced it. It was just, right after I think the event. But and then I saw you again when you unfortunately had your stuff stolen.
Oh yeah,
that
was late.
And you were like, I had my windows down. It was summertime at some point.
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
And it was like
June.
I just heard you say somebody just stole my stuff or something like that. And I was like, dude, are you all right? And he was like, yeah, I've got it. But I was like, all right. And then I'm like, wait a second, that was the guy that I met, on the mall. And then so I guess all of this is kind of very serendipitous in a sense, because to use long words, but
Full circle.
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it was fantastic that we kind of were able to get together this year, and I got to tell you, it's going to be a historic year because this is our first time at the Sprint Pavilion. For the Grand Illumination.
Central Place.
Normally it's Central Place.
Just to clarify, I accidentally introduced earlier that we were going to light the Christmas tree on fire. That's not happening, right? We're just
well, unless that's like a figure of speech. It's going to look very bright. I'm telling you, 20,000 LED lights can do that.
So what time is the actual lighting? It's
Well, the festivities get started at 4:30.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm a little banged up because I'm stage crew right now.
Right.
Trying to move stuff around for you guys.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
But everything 4:30. We have Santa's workshop. Organizations will bring down down crafts for the kids. You want to do that. Obviously, the holiday concert. You guys are going on what time?
It's 6:21.
There you go.
Yeah,
so very close to the tree lighting.
Yeah,
so
and the tree lighting is actually at 7:15.
At 7:15, that's right. And then shortly after, of course, we're going to present the big guy.
Yeah, we may have a big guy showing up to our show, but it's just part of the show. There may be some T-shirts involved with this show.
I gotta ask, what is the big guy? And let me introduce Joe. Can I introduce Joe?
Sure.
Joe is the City of Charlottesville Deputy Director of Communications.
That's it.
This guy very much paramount and very critical, a key component of maintaining the brand and the voice and the identity of the City of Charlottesville. You do a hell of a job.
I heard you love Charlottesville.
I'm going to give most of that credit to Mr. Brian Wheeler.
I saw Brian Wheeler today spraying down the free speech wall with a power washer.
I got to tell you, I mean,
Renaissance man.
He is a man of many hats. He can pretty much do anything. If I need to whittle a chair, he'll just go to his truck and then bring out all the tools to do so.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
You know what? I'm really not. But he's an amazing guy. The city is very lucky to have Mr. Brian Wheeler. And, again, he's my boss, and he says, Joe, do what you do. In the last couple months, he just allows me to coordinate this event with some amazing community partners.
Awesome.
UVA Community Credit Union is our presenting sponsor. AV Company is our sound, and it's we can't do it without them. And Sprint Pavilion, of course, our new location sponsor, has been phenomenal.
I love it.
So.
And there's a bunch of choirs singing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. The CHS.
The CHS. Actually, we're going to cap the event with Will Cook's choirs of CHS. All four ensembles will join us, which means 130 kids. We'll cap off the evening in song.
Yeah, we might need to borrow them.
So. really can't wait. But the presentation of Santa Claus is going to be very special. We're keeping it on the down low. So you got to be here to see it.
Hey, don't tell anybody.
I like that.
So I mean, it's not going to be live streamed anywhere. At least we won't be doing any live streaming. But come down and see it because it's going to be pretty special.
And this is a free event.
Absolutely. Yep. It's free for all ages.
Open to the public.
That's right.
Yeah.
How about the significance of an event like this in a community like Charlottesville? We are doing a tremendous job of healing and recovering post-August 12th. Joe, it's events like this that help galvanize the community, bring us together, and keep that positive vibe that we want in the city we love.
Isn't it great that, we can just go to events like this and just not think about anything else but just celebration, right? And community. And that's what all this is about. Again, I talked about our community partners, but we couldn't do this without the community, and they come out in droves to support this, and it's all for them. So,
I love it. What does it mean to you, being
Christmas?
involved in an event like this?
Oh, dude, this is what I was talking about earlier when I was saying moving to Charlottesville has been really special for me. Just not only am I from here, I grew up 3 blocks from Albemarle High School, just meandering around. I remember from the moment I was a little kid, I always would try to convince my parents to take me to either Barracks Road or downtown as soon as it was after Thanksgiving, because I was just everything looks so cool, I love it, it's so cheery, it's like I'm in a Christmas movie. And now literally we get to be a big part of working with people and just making people have some holiday cheer. Ryan and I all we just get really into certain things, and Christmas is one of them for me, dude. I don't know what it is. Every year I'm like a big kid.
I love it. Why don't we close on this, because I know you're busy. Time is short here.
I gotta help get these guys ready. So.
Last question for you. And you've touched on this already. This event, magical. This is a magical time of year. Father, myself.
I have 4 myself.
I love seeing the joy of Christmas through my son's eyes. I'm sure you love the same thing. What's it mean for you, your family? What's it mean for the community again?
You basically described it. Just when those lights hit and you just see the wonderment, and it's just it's all in the eyes, and nothing can really capture that moment. So again, this event is free for the public.
Right.
Just come on down and witness that wonderment, because it truly is special.
You have a way with words. You're in the right. Seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Joe, this is a perfect time for us to invite you after the show tonight, after everybody's done with that Christmas tree lighting and you guys are, need some relaxation time. Come have a beverage at Peloton.
I would love it.
Yeah, we're playing till 10:30. We're trying to make it the official after party. I don't know if we can do that, but we said it already. So
I mentioned I have 4 kids. So
cool.
they might might be my priority at that time, but if I have a chance, I most certainly will. And if it's not tonight, it'll be definitely another time.
Yeah, definitely. We're out there on Friday nights.
Thank you for swinging by, Joe.
Thank you, Jerry.
We appreciate you. Can we hear some more tunes?
Oh, yeah. How many more do we got?
We have no rules here.
Cool.
No rules.
Nice.
Yeah, no rules here. You are on a time limit, so you let me know.
Let's hit. Yo, you boys want to hit one more tune?
Yeah, man.
Leave it with them.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah, thanks for tuning into the Jerry Miller Show.
Yeah.
This is and the I Heart CVille brand. This is cool.
You're getting some props right now from a lot of people. I'll relay some. Lee Dye says, "Melt my crayons, baby." You guys.
Shoot! Oh, this is a perfect transition. Before we
we got Phoenix watching the program right now. Phoenix is watching the show. What are you thinking,
So Melt My Crayon. Yeah, dude. Can we get a close up on this, Judah?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Yeah, this is the USS Orion. It was a submarine tender stationed in Sardinia from 1943 to 1993. I was born in 92. They decided that they needed to decommission the ship because there was already someone with the name. They couldn't keep using it. But yeah, I've been recently kind of in contact with some people from the ship because I put up a photo from one of our shows and hashtagged USS Orion. And
They found it.
yeah, they found it. And then we've been talking. And he's like, yeah, I lived on that ship for like 2.5 years. It was so awesome.
One guy was like, dude, have you served? And you're like, no, dude, I'm just wearing
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I mean, I talked to him. I was like, it's cool, right? It's got my name on it. And he was like, yeah, it's cool, and you play cool music. So sometimes when we played at Rapture, and I think during we love to do a little bit of banter. It's fun.
Yeah, you're good at it.
During the middle of the show, I was like,
It shows your dynamic.
yeah, the funk ship, the USS Orion funk ship is now taking off. Let's go to outer space. But real quick, I'm going to touch on what Mr. Lee Dye said. He's a good friend of mine. We play in a bluegrass outfit called the Barefoot Bourbon Boys. You can catch us at Commonwealth Sky Bar on the 27th of December. It's kind of an acoustic-based show because he lives in Charleston. But he was saying Melt My Crayon, which is something that our good friend Asher placed on a shirt for us.
Nice. Asher's got talent with
yeah,
that.
dude. Asher is such a cool guy. And then we've got our little logo on the front. I thought this would be a cool time. Here you go, Jerry.
Dude, I love it.
Judah, heads up.
Judah's a director.
Nice.
Over
Yeah,
there. I love it.
We've
I
got.
love it. Did Asher design this?
Yeah, Asher designed the back. Asher McLaughlin. Check him out on the internet. We did. So this is sapphire blue. And then we have Carolina blue over there because we're from the Carolinas. It's the same design, but if you guys would like to grab one, stop by.
Medium?
That is a schmedium.
All right.
Schmedium indeed. We've got a bunch of stickers and stuff. We just ordered buttons and coasters, so come out to a show and pick up something.
You're Nick from Nick from Dropping Julia is watching right now, and he said, "Orion, ask for free beers." We already took shots of it.
Yeah.
We took shots. He says, "Get it, boys. You guys sound great." I love huge Dropping Julia fan.
Right.
Huge
Heck
Dropping
yeah,
Julia
man.
fan. Nick is the freaking man. I want to hang out, dude. I want to hang out. Dude, I get after it the same way, gentlemen. The same way. All right, show's yours. Is this the encore?
I believe this is the encore. We're going to wrap it up each tune right here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's no guarantee that's right.
Oh, so you're gonna play? I can persuade you to play more?
Oh, no. We were talking about tuning wise.
Oh, okay.
It's always a thing. Is that really A? Maybe. Possibly.
We tune because we care. Real quick, last thing is it's really important to me that everybody who listens to this music understands that I'm making it because I want people to smile. So if anything makes you smile in this song, I did my job.
I'm smiling.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is as we mentioned our new funk sound. Yeah, Ryan, you gotta come on here.
And open that body up for us, baby.
Yeah.
So we can see that handsome mug of yours.
Do
Yeah.
you want to play mandolin for a second?
Lee Dye says, thanks for that Skybar plug. Can't wait to see you boys.
What?
Lee Dye's giving you props. Can't wait to see you boys.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the plug.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
that stinking funk. I got that skunk in my trunk. I got that stinking funk. I got that skunk in my trunk. I got that stinking funk. I got that skunk in my trunk. Here we go now. like. Dude, so good. Curtis is watching right now.
Yo, what's up,
They just said they're going to lay down some funky jams at Peloton Station.
Oh, yeah, we be kicking hella Pelotons. We be kicking hella Pelotons.
Curtis, we've been hyping Peloton all day.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Have we
You
not?
got to, man.
We've been
It's
hyping
like one of my favorite spots in Charlottesville.
You're getting some props from Dylan Norbook.
Oh, Dylan Norbeck. Yo, what's
Dylan
up?
says you guys sound absolutely amazing right now.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan.
Give it a like, give it a share, give it a like, give it a share. 12 Facebook pages there in the show. Orion, my friend.
Yo.
The show is yours. The nitty gritty for tonight
Yo,
again.
let me snag this chair out.
Yeah, and gentlemen, if you want to come over here, we can get everybody in the mix. I'm getting some crap from Dylan. He says, why don't the other Ryans get chairs? They do get chairs. They're looking to the chairs right
Take
now.
their chairs.
We're back. Dylan, they have chairs, Dylan. They have chairs. All right, the show is yours, my friend.
Okay, so for this evening, if you have been on our Instagram pages, I was recently informed as of 3 seconds ago that I accidentally tagged Spring Pavilion because I did it.
You did, and I tried to edit it, but it was promoted. So
thanks. Okay, cool. Well, so it is this.
You can't edit a boosted post.
Yeah,
You cannot edit a boosted post. This is something
It
you
is the
learned.
Sprint Pavilion right here.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, we know that now. Yeah. So be there at 4:30 if you like, but do not miss 6:15 is about when we'll be hitting, and then we've got our after show at the Peloton. If you're wanting to catch us this week, you can find our tour schedule on Facebook. I quite often post on Instagram. If you follow my personal page, Orion's BLT on Instagram, I will post pictures of food, dogs, fire-ass memes, and
Yeah. He's getting like props from like 9 different people throughout the show for
Heck
your
yeah.
jacket.
No way.
That jacket is fire.
Thank you, guys.
Let me see that. Get a close up
Look
of
at
the
this
man's
thing.
jacket over there.
Look at this thing, man. This thing is crazy.
actually,
Get that jacket.
This is actually who's this? Yours or Ryan?
that's
Ryan.
It's all right.
actually, this would be a good thing if anybody wants to comment or send me a direct message. That jacket I need tailored slightly.
Yeah, let's get this tailored, guys.
we
Come
need
on,
to-
let's.
we need
Wait, you guys have different body types now.
No, it hasn't been tailored yet.
Oh,
So
got it. You want to tailor. Got it.
This is the organic
tonight,
thing.
this band is doing the Grand Illumination.
Oh yeah, we're playing that last song, that Soul Sister song that we did. That's kind of our new sound.
Great.
Actually, if you watch this whole show, you will find
Everyone loves funky landscaping.
dude, funky landscaping is the bomb.
Absolutely.
Right?
I know.
Honestly,
Yeah, man.
so let me just tell you about one thing that is really funny. We as a band, we love, like, our band is kind of not just to make dope music. We have a bunch of great musicians together making great music.
You're about positive, heady vibes, fun, and brightening people's days.
Yeah,
There you
we're
go.
about brightening
Yeah, man.
people's days, but most importantly, brightening people's days inside of the band. Like, this band is,
That was good.
we're working on, like, making ourselves and each other better so that, like, when we work with other people, Goodrich is like,
One of your former teachers, Scott Williams, my man Ryan Goodrich,
Whoa!
a former student of mine. Scott Williams giving you some props.
Wow. I wish I could give you a hug right now.
Ham for real.
Absolutely.
Let's do business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's giving you some
Big
big time
ups.
props.
Right on, man. I appreciate that. That's my man right there. I
Yeah.
love you, man.
He's good people.
I remember one time I was like, "Yo, can we get some Coldplay going?" When we were doing the jogs, and he's like, "That's too slow, man." He was my
Was this
he
at
was my gym teacher.
Merriweather?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Great guy.
He's a great guy. He's been on this show.
oh yeah.
Has he really? Okay.
Yeah, he's good people.
Right.
All right. One more time. Who, what, when, where, why for tonight? Two places they can catch you.
Grand Illumination at the Sprint Pavilion at 6. And then Peloton Station will be over there 10 minutes after we're done playing at the Peloton. But you should
You're going to make it in 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah, we're actually,
We're
after this,
literally
we're going to go.
sprinting.
Yeah, we're going to go set up our show now after this.
At Peloton?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so our instruments will be there and ready for us. And then the John Wyatt Band has been so kind to lend us their instruments for the pavilion. So we're just going to go there, play a bit,
Nice.
hang out for as long as we can, and then go start the show.
James Watson says you guys sound smooth. So please tell me that you're going to get, so who would be on? It's either Laura or Ryan behind the bar at Peloton. Please tell me that you're going to get a beverage before you start.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You like those coffee cocktails, don't
Yeah,
you?
the
like
Endo,
the
the Camino.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Camino's pretty
Coffee
good.
cocktails.
Yeah.
There's
They
nitro.
get you going.
What was it? We were joking at rehearsal. Afterwards, we were like, "Give me." We're gonna show up to Peloton and be like, "Give me 11 Axl Roses, please."
Pound for them right
You're going to see him playing music at Peloton Station or petting Cat's dog. You're
Yes.
going to be there having a hell of a
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
This, you guys, dude.
Dude, thanks for having us on the
Anytime,
show, man.
anytime.
This was a blast.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Heck
Good
yeah,
fun
brother.
lunch. I seriously mean that.
Woo.
Good luck tonight. I know
Thanks,
you're gonna
brother.
Crush it.
Yeah.
Two different ways, esta noche, to catch Orion and the Melted Crayons. We're going to take today's show. We will archive it on ilovecville.com for 30 days after today's show. We will syndicate it across the I Love CVille network, 17 Facebook pages, 17 Twitter accounts, the third largest Instagram in Charlottesville and Central Virginia, a daily e-newsletter that goes out to 118,000 inboxes. We have 253,000 unique IP addresses on this, and of course on iTunes. We close the show the same way every single time. I do not make this about religion. I just make this about treating the other people in your life how you want to be treated yourself. It is the golden rule.
There you go.
The golden rule.
Amen, brother.
Treat other people in your life how you want to be treated yourself. I'm Jerry Miller. This is the I Love CVille Show. Be easy, baby.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give you a hug.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Crushed it. Dude.
Yo, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Seriously, man.
Jerry, man.
My man.
You crushed it, baby.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys are going to crush it.
Dude, Max.